Run up them numbers. Fuck, run up them numbers. Yeah. Run up them numbers.
What is up, Reith crew? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's ready to Reith, you guys. If y'all don't know already, we're already at the 101k subscriber link. So I mean goal. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna shoot for 5k now, but today we're gonna be switching it up. We're gonna be doing something I haven't done before. Well, actually I have done story times before, but today we're gonna be doing a story time about an ex of mine. Like, one of my exes had a baby on me, and you know, I was 17 when we started dating, 18 when we broke up. And we're probably like thinking, oh, this was a year, he cheated on you. No. It gets to that point. But let me tell you what went down. Okay, so the person who this is about, like, he might watch this, like, some of his family members actually subscribed to my channel way back when we were dating. But I know one of his cousins saw one of my breakup video about us, and they had like a reaction to it, because someone told me from his family that they did have reaction to it. I'm not gonna say who, but let's just get into the story about how we started dating. So we're gonna call this dude Cocoa Butter, because I have Cocoa Butter lotion right here, and anyone else who comes up in the story with a name, I'll put that in there. But we're gonna call my best friend. We're gonna call my best friend Red. Okay, so Red, me and my best friend Red, we were going through Snapchat, and I saw a picture of Cocoa Butter, and I was like, yo, he looks different. Like, he looks a little cute or whatever. Cuter than when he like, when I first saw, we used to be friends in like high school before he went over to another school. But me and Cocoa Butter, like, we didn't keep in touch or anything like that. And he was dating one of my friends at that time, so I definitely wasn't going there. And I was looking at a old picture of him, and he looked cute. So I was like, okay, oh, so I'm telling Red's like, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna do my thing. And so she ends up putting us on, and then we end up talking. And then fast forward, we end up dating, you guys, right? So we're dating, and you know, I'm not really a poster. I don't really like to post. Well, I do like to post who I'm with, because I like to just like people know, so that they know, hey, this dude's off limits. You can't go there. And if anything else is going on behind the scenes, let me know. And that's what happened. So I posted him. This is when we weren't even together. We were still talking. I posted him driving my car. And some people slid there like, oh, you talked to Short? Ooh, stop. You talked to Cocoa Butter? And I was like, yeah, like, we talk or whatever. And Cocoa Butter, of course, he's saying the same shit. And fast forward, everyone knows now, like, my story got mad views that day. I'm not going to say how many, because y'all be like, bitch, that's a lot to you. And I'll be like, yes. And I go to track practice, and my friend, we're going to call her Stripe. No. We're going to call her Angela. My friend Angela tells me, yo, he has a kid? I said, who, what? He has a kid. I'm like, nah, this cap. This is not no freaking Jerry Springer story, no Dr. Phil, no way. And so I'm like, okay, my heart's beating fast. I can't believe it. She's like, I don't really know Ruth, but like, he might have. Like, I'm just saying, like, she's like, but don't tell anyone I told you. Like, I didn't tell you this. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I got you. And so I tell Cocoa Butter on the bus ride back to my neighborhood, and I'm like on the bus, and I'm like, yo, you got a kid? Like, I'm just out with it, I don't want to hold back. Like, I just want to know. And he's like, Cocoa Butter over here, he opening my message, I'm blasting his ass. Like, I'm blasting this man. I'm like, so, yo, you do or you don't? Like, answer the question. He opening it. When a nigga opens your messages, that obviously is your answer. Like, whatever question you ask, that's the freaking answer, honey. Yes, the answer is yes, I do have a kid. And he wasn't open about it. And I was mad at the fact that I had to find out from someone else. You don't ever want to find out about your boyfriend from other females. Like, what? Or other guys. Like, what the fuck? Like, we've been talking for a while, and you don't think it's important for me to know that you got a girl pregnant 6 months ago before you met me, or however long. And it gets worse. And so, yes. I'm telling, like, open my message, and I'm telling him, like, we can work through it, because this is what he says, y'all. This is what, I'm fucking dumb. he's like, I don't know the baby's mind. She kind of slept with more than one person, and she had a hard childhood. So I just said the baby was mine. I just claimed it because I felt bad, and I don't really know if it's mine or not. So I'm like, okay, there's a big possibility that the baby might not be his. We're going to continue talking. Dumbass mistake. This man is a professional liar. I should have known. And I know because he never told the whole truth. And whenever we wanted to link up, you guys, this man would be so fucking late. And I know he wasn't cheating or anything like that, but he would just be like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. And he would keep switching up the times. And it just never worked out because he was never consistent. And so, fast forward. It's my birthday weekend. Me and him still kicking it. We're actually together now. When I found out about the baby, we weren't together. But I still went forward with it because I thought the baby wasn't his. So fast forward, we're still together. We're still kicking it. We have minor arguments, but like other than that, nothing too much. And mind you guys, he was really on my ass about like being friendly and stuff. Like I'm just a friendly person, and I never cheated or anything like that. No. Like I promise you, like my friends will say this. Like me and him were like this. I was with him all the time, and I was loyal to him. Like I was friendly, but I wasn't like, oh my god, like I'm on dudes. Like I wasn't like that. And if there was something I was like super friendly about, I would like tell him like I did it, X, Y, and Z happened, and I'll be open about it. He was never open about what was going on with that girl, and I didn't really want to ask him about it because he never wanted to talk about it. Fuck all that, bitches. If a nigga don't want to talk about it, say fuck that. Fuck that. I need to know for my freaking safety, for my insurance, like for my mind, so I can feel good when I sleep at night. That's what I should have said, but I didn't. And so it's fast forward. It's my birthday or whatever, my birthday weekend, and I told him he could not stay over because my mom was not gonna let any other guy stay over for my birthday weekend at my Airbnb I bought. And I told him that. And he still asked me if I could pick him up to come to my birthday party when he had a whole car and he could have drove to the place by himself. Like he could have drove there. He was going to drive hours away for some freaking weed, but he couldn't drive like an hour or like not even an hour. It was like 45 minutes to my birthday party. He had me pick him up. And I was like, well, how are you even going to get back home? Because I'm not taking you home from my party. Like what? It's gonna be like 8 a.m.s. Like, it's gonna be like after 12 a.m. I'm not taking you back and then coming back to sleep. Like, fuck out of here. And I'm letting him know that basically you can't stay over. I give him a ride. And I'm like, hopefully, I think he's gonna find a way back home. That was not the freaking case. The whole night, I was kind of mad and upset because I felt like several people ruined my birthday party. And I was very mad that I had to like give rides to all these people and everything when they clearly had cars and they could have drove themselves. I was mad about that. And then on top of the fact that he just didn't understand when I said you have to leave. I mean, you can't stay. And then my mom comes and he's still there and she's not leaving till he leaves. So then I have to like get him out of here. He has to leave. And I have to do all that extra shit just so he can leave and my mom could go home because I had already told him he couldn't stay, and he still thought I was just joking. I don't know if he thought it was a joke, but no, when I fucking say you can't stay, that's what I fucking meant. It's not like, oh, no, you can stay. You know, forget about what my mom said. No, I mean it. You have to go. Like, you can't stay. He did not understand that. He made me do all this extra shit because he didn't listen to me, and he didn't have a ride back home after I told him in advance that he couldn't stay. And then after my birthday party, I'm taking everybody back home. I drive 3 people back to their houses, including him when he has a car. And I take him to his house, and then he starts to get mad at me. Like we were like riding back, and he was upset, like a little bit quiet. And I was like, why? What's your problem? And he was like, nothing. You were just like a little friendly, like during your birthday party. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like all of my friends. Anyways, all of my friends, like, they were like, I've never seen you act like this with a guy before. Never. I've dated someone before this man. And I was never this, you know, gung-ho about this guy as I was with him. Like, I thought we were going to, like, last. I thought we were going to be stuck with each other. I thought we were going to be, like, ride or die type of couple. Like, I was down for that nigga, like, heavy. Like, I was on the pathway to love. You feel me? But fuck all that bullshit. And he was like, you're being friendly. But look, the reason why he only said this was because my friend, when we were at the Airbnb, there were these guys from Atlanta, I think. next door to us. And my friend went over there and she had smoked one of their blunts. And I was just looking outside. I was like standing outside, make sure they don't like snatch her ass inside their Airbnb, and she's gone. And I'm just looking at her, and I'm conversing a little bit with the guys, like a little bit or anything. And he comes out the door and he's just looking at me like this. And he has like a plate, and he's like, and then he calls my name. He's like, Ruth. And I'm just like, I'm making sure she's good. God damn, like, what if she gets fucking snatched? Like, I'm not interested in any of these hoes over here. Like, I'm just making sure she's good. And he over here, and then on the way back to his house after my party, he's talking about something, you being friendly and yada, yada. And then you get, like, in a minor argument. And then he's like, he'd take me back to my cousin's house. Like, I dropped him off at his house, and he wanted me to wait for him to get back in my car and drive him back to his cousin's house, the opposite way of my house. And then I was like, no, I'm not doing that. After no, I'm not. And he was mad about that. And we didn't talk for like a couple of like hours that day. And the next day, he tells me, no. He posts on Snapchat a picture of his child. He posts a picture of his baby. And I'm just like, if you know that the baby was yours, why? Okay, clearly, number one, the child is your baby. That is your son because it has your last name. You don't give someone your last name. You don't give a baby your last name, and you don't think 100% that this baby is your son, unless you do that, which you shouldn't, you guys. And not only did you post it on Snapchat before telling me, but now people are coming to me and they're like, Ruth, I don't know if you know, but X, Y, and Z happened. I don't know if you know about the kid. He posted it. He posted the baby mama now, da-da-da. And I'm just like, wow. Like, and then he takes it upon himself, like, later to tell me that the baby was born, and he's being all sad about it. But I'm like, was it yours? Because you were saying it wasn't yours, and you just posted the baby's name on Snapchat and has your last name, Cocoa Butter. Like, what? And he's over here talking about some, we're gonna get a DNA test soon. We're just waiting on it. I don't know if it's mine, but yeah, she had the baby. And I know this baby was born if not the same day as my birthday or a couple of days before my birthday. Like, the baby's birthday is probably like December 10th or something. That baby was a newborn, okay? It was, yeah. It either was before my birthday or after, like literally maybe a day. But it's definitely, that baby's birthday is probably between like December 14th and December 10th, between those date ranges. And I was like, wow. So I'm hoping that his baby mama didn't give, which is now his girlfriend, you guys. I'm hoping that she did not give birth, but I'm hoping she gave birth before I was hoping that she didn't give birth before my birthday, because if he came to my birthday party knowing he had the baby already, and he came to my birthday party like, you missed the birth of your child. I don't know if he did or didn't, so I'm not even gonna speak on that. I don't know if he did or didn't, y'all. But he was with me my birthday weekend for like 2 days, a day and a night. He was with me the whole day and the next day. So which one is it? Like, was he there when the baby was born? I don't know. But some shit just not adding up. Like, ain't no way. And he's like, well, do you still want to be with me? And I'm like, I can't be with you. I can't. Okay. So, sorry, I'm getting a message from a friend. I was like, I can't be with you if you have a child, because you need to worry about your family now. You can't worry about a girlfriend that isn't even your child's mother. And you can't worry about your girlfriend, your baby mama, and your baby, and school at the same time. What? My man was 17. He was 17 when he had his baby, and I was 8. Well, I was 18 because I just turned 18. So I'm just like, no. We can't be together anymore. And I feel like that was probably one of the hardest breakups I ever had to deal with in my life. Because my first breakup, it was very long. It was right when COVID was happening. So I thought I was going to have to see him for like every single day till he graduated from high school. But I didn't, because COVID saved me and I didn't actually have to see him anymore. So it was like a long, but it was a good healing process because I didn't have to see the guy. And, you know, it wasn't as deeply as this, and he broke up with me, so like it was different. But this time I'm the one who's doing the breaking up, and it's like it's different. It might not hurt you as hard if you're the one who's breaking up with the person, but you had already scheduled this breakup. Like you already were detached from the relationship. Me, I wasn't detached yet. Like I was still like heavily in this thing. Like, I was still gung-ho till like that day where he was like, where he made all these posts about his child, and I didn't know, and he just didn't communicate these things to me. Like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, why would have me out here looking stupid? And I think I said that to him. I was like, you have me out here looking stupid, yada yada yada. And I was mad, and I tried to keep like in contact with him like once after we broke up, but honestly I just couldn't, because I felt like if I did, and I promised him some other things, like I was like, yeah, we can still be, you know, and I was like, but I couldn't even do that with that man, because like I just felt like I would just get back together with him. I feel like we would be those type of exes, those toxic exes that keep going back to each other, and I had to cut that off real quick, because like I said, I was like really emotionally attached to this man, and I really did like him a lot, bitches. Like I can't even explain. Like I thought I was really gonna get married to this man. I thought I really was. Like I was like, that's my nigga. Da 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 da. We look good together. If y'all want to know what he looks like, let me stop. If you no. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. If you know, you know. I feel like a good amount of people are probably like wondering why he just like wasn't on my story anymore after everything. I'm the type of person who likes to keep my breakups really private. Like I don't really like to post anything about it. And that's what I did. I did not post anything about that relationship. He did a lot of posting, but like I never did any about like what happened or like why we're not together, if we're not together. I just let people, you know, figure it out for themselves. And yeah, he is now with his baby mom now. And yeah, like I said, that was probably one of the worst breakups I ever had, because I wasn't prepared at all. And I think it just really hurt. I think I was like low-key depressed. Like I was not eating as much. Like, God, never want to get to that level again. And he made me like, if anyone could tell you, I'm not loyal. I'm loyal now, but like I won't be in any relationship anytime soon. And mind you, me and this man broke up like December, I think. So like people will tell you Ruth is not. She's anti-relationship, and I'm just like scared. Like I get scared quick, and that's why. Because I put a whole lot of trust in a nigga, and it did not work out. So now I'm just like, ugh. Don't even tell me how to spell commitment, because I couldn't tell you, sweetie. Either way, hopefully this doesn't go viral. You know, Jesus, please don't let this go. Like, I'm going like 50 views on this bitch. But anyways, please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channels. Y'all want other crazy ass story times? I have them. Trust me. And I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video.